A first reaction of Led Zeppelin live in Denmark, 1969, Part 1, Communication Breakdown and Dazed and Confused. The date was March 17th, 1969. The group's debut album, Led Zeppelin 1, had been out in America for about 3 months, but would not be released in the UK for a couple weeks. They did this kind of staggered release during those times. Led Zeppelin was on tour in the UK and in Scandinavia when they stopped by the TV Bien Studios in Copenhagen, Denmark. So Zeppelin had only been together for a couple of months, maybe about 6 months, when they stopped by the studio to record this live performance in front of a crowd of young teenagers. So this is a very early stage of Zeppelin as a band. During this live performance, they captured 4 tracks. This was Communication Breakdown, Dazed and Confused, Babe I'm Gonna Leave You, and How Many More Times. This will be a 3-part series just due to how long this video is, so I'll break it up into 3 different sections. In today's video, I will be reacting to Communication Breakdown and Dazed and Confused. Before listening to Led Zeppelin 2, I think this will be a great way to round out all my reactions I did with Led Zeppelin 1 to understand the band in that very early stage and see them also live just before they release their new album. Lastly, if you do end up enjoying the video, hit me with a like, perhaps share it with a friend. Also, if you're into daily music analysis and reactions like this one, then join the community. We have a brilliant little community here on this channel. Other than that, let's get into the reaction. This is Led Zeppelin live in Denmark in 1969. It goes from Communication Breakdown into Dazed and Confused. Here we go. This was actually recorded with like school children, I think, as part of the audience. I like the sound of that. Wow. Oh, listen to how thick that bass line is.
I don't know what it is about you that I like such a lot, but I know, baby, that you got a lot, and that's what I want. Communication breakdown, it's always the same.
Oh my God, John Paul Jones is killing that bass. The way he whips his hair.
I'm never gonna let you go, 'cause I like your charm. Communication breakdown, it's always the same. Having a nervous breakdown drive me insane.
I think maybe the live performance is where John Paul Jones shines a lot, because I watched No Quarter as well live, and he's given his real stage, whereas I think in the record other things come before the bass line, and you don't get to see or hear his brilliance. But I mean, damn, how thick is this bass line? He is murdering the thing. I'll also say that the chemistry is off the hook, man. They're so tight as a band, so tight. 6 months in. Frantic, thunderous blues. Oh, that groove. Look at John Bonham. He's going off. I thought Keith Moon looked crazy. Whoa. Wow, okay, the kids didn't even know what to do there. Also, I'm looking at this sort of setup here, and like this child right in front of this amp. I mean, I don't know if those speakers are gonna give him like brain damage, dude. Like the amount of sort of intensity coming out of them, dude. Really, really cool. I mean, that was amazing. The tightness of the band. What an experience that must have been for these kids as well, because you got to think like they've not heard things like this before, right? They had done this weird new fusion of blues and rock together. They made this new thing. So I don't know about how they felt. Like, did they even take in what they heard? Because it could have just sounded like crazy noise to them because it was just so new. Yeah, let's keep this rolling. Okay, well,
Thank you very much.
they enjoyed it, I guess.
This is a number called Dazed and Confused.
Dazed and confused. Oh, I love the start of this track. Such a cool vibe it creates. I wonder if Paige brings out the violin bow.
I've been dazed and confused so long it's not true. I wanted a woman, never bargained for you. Sweet little baby, say what you will. Turn back so much when I send you the bill.
Ones are going off.
You heard an abuse, telling all of your lies. Sweet little baby, baby, how you hypnotize. Try to love you, baby, but I know it's a sin. Each time I think I want you, woman, I break down again.
What's crazy is how complicated these numbers are, right? They're not simple, straightforward tracks like some other rock records would be. There's so many distortion parts, and Bonham's part is so complicated. We're doing triplets on the drums and stuff. They got this all in within 6 months. They had a thing that I guess I remember reading something about this as well. Like the first time they ever played together, they felt that chemistry in the room. It's what made them so special, I think.
Every day I work so hard, bringing home my hard-earned pay. Trying to love you, baby, but you push me away. I don't know where I'm going, but I know just where you've been.
Paige is a magician, man. Look what he's doing. Those little effects. Oh, here we go. That's a cool looking guitar if you ask me. Oh, there we go. Wow. I get to finally see the bow. I've heard so much about it. Call and response. Love this. Wow. I will say one thing I did notice is that compared to them later in MSG, which is where I watched them on, The Song Remains the Same, they are kind of within themselves. They're a bit shyer. You can tell from like Plant. He's barely even raised his head up once. I meant Page by that. And then Plant is a lot less charismatic. Like when you watched him in The Song Remains the Same, he's like got his chest open. Like you can kind of see his package and his jeans as well. Like he went a lot. He came a long way, you could say. But still sounds amazing. Wow. This is fully improv, isn't it? I wonder... They're a cool looking bad guy. Especially Plant. Damn. That bass line, man, it's always there in the background. Just pumping. Damn, Bonzo. Look at his left and right foot. It's going crazy. Oh, that came together so well. Wow, straight back into that. It's like they can read each other's minds.
I've been dazed and confused so long it's not true.
Wow.
I wanted a woman never bought.
It's a very, very hypnotic performance. I will say there was little bit in the kind of guitar solo part where he's doing the distortion stuff. I think they really mastered it later on, where they were able to improv completely and go kind of meander into different sections and still be able to come out of it really well. I think they were, of course, getting used to each other at this point, so there was a little bit of a weird moment there where I felt like the other band members didn't exactly know what was going on at the end of the distortion bit with the bow. But yeah, very hypnotic performance, especially when they come back to these parts where everything comes together again musically.
Sweet little baby, say what you will. Your tongue wax so much when I send you to hell.
Great line. Damn. Listen to those drums. Yeah, see, this is straight improv. Damn. Wow. That was incredible. That was incredible. What a lucky group of kids. Okay, looks like they're going to the next number. I'm going to pause it there for the next video just to speak about that really briefly. Yeah, I feel like I've got a good sample of this performance to understand, like, they still don't have everything figured out completely, especially when they go into these improv moments. I think that's kind of the signature of Led Zeppelin. They used to go and do all these crazy meandering parts. It's not quite there, but the essence of it, you can still tell the quality of the bands, even in this stage when they don't have everything figured out. And wow, does Bonham have a lot of power. And again, John Paul Jones has an ability to shine through, I think, because of how thick that bass line is when it's live. Loved it. Loved the performance, man. On to the next one.